because this cop let his personal feelings get in the way, this old lady has a huge lawsuit on her hands.
Serious as a heart attack. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If my kids had to come by and see this, how would you explain it to them? I would like to hear how you would explain to my children what you're supposed to be. I'm telling you right now, I am telling you right now, and I'm not going to have somebody out here dressed like this, you understand? This isn't abusive.
Welcome back to Just Following Orders. Today's video was coming from Fairhope, Alabama, where on October 18th, 2025, Colonel Andrew Babb from the Fairhope Police Department approached a group of protesters, one of which was a 61-year-old woman who was wearing a costume to protest Donald Trump, basically just calling him a dick, which flies completely over this colonel's head because he's stupid and he thinks that it's something perverted, which actually says a lot about him. And so, yeah, I have a theory about why he took such an offense to this costume, because I just find this response to be completely irrational, and there has to be something, deeper behind the cover of the reason he responded like this. So we're going to break it down. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's start the video.
Serious as a heart attack. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If my kids had to come by and see this, how would you explain it to them?
Are you recording?
I am recording. I'm recording right here. I am telling you right now, if my kids had to come by and see this, I would like to hear how you would explain to my children what you're supposed to be.
Which is a stupid question to ask because, one, why would it be her responsibility to explain anything to your kids? You're the one who should be doing that. Number two, it's not even that hard to explain. Like, her sign is clearly showing you that this is a protest and she's calling Donald Trump a dick. And so she's dressed as a dick. And that's, if you needed to explain anything to your kids, that's all you need to explain. It's she's making fun of Donald Trump. That's it.
How you would explain to my children what you're supposed to be.
What a pun is?
I want you.
Understand what a pun is?
Let me get another unit over here. I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me.
Pay attention that she just asked twice if she's being detained, and this colonel is still on the same ego trip of asking her this stupid question. Just take note of that for what happens next.
I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me why.
Being detained is not. I'm going to go ahead and go this way.
I'm telling you right now. I am telling you right now.
Sir, leave him alone.
Turn over. On your belly. On your belly.
They were walking away.
On your belly.
That's absurd.
I told her to take it off.
No, you didn't. You've only been saying one thing in the 1 minute interaction that we've watched you have with this lady. And at no point in time did you tell her to take the costume off. Not even as if you had a lawful reason to tell her to do that, even if you did say it. Not only that, but you didn't even tell her that she was detained and you got violent with her. You're in trouble, buddy.
I told her to take it off. Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
She's gonna take it off.
Give me your arm. I want your arm now. I need somebody. Give me your arm now.
She was walking away.
I told her to take it off.
And what ordinance was she in violation of?
It's disorderly conduct.
You could not cite.
It's disorderly conduct.
I checked.
All right, grab this arm.
Walking away. Trying to get away from you. Trying to behave.
Got it. Yep.
15 seconds as she was walking away.
Other arm. Let me have your other arm. Thank you. This is a family town, and I'm not going to have somebody out here dressed like this. You understand? This isn't abusive.
This goes to show you how twisted some of these officers' minds are and why policing is the profession that has the most cases of domestic violence. Because to not call this, to look at this and say I'm not being abusive is just straight up delusional. You just tackled a woman because you didn't like what she was wearing. You didn't tell her that she was detained. You didn't state a crime. Now you're trying to concoct a crime so that you make your actions reasonable. But disorderly conduct for what? Like, she was wearing a costume in protest, exercising her freedom of speech, and you're going to say that that's not freedom of speech, but you're a liar. And to say that this is a family town, well, what is a town? What town doesn't have families in it? All towns consist of families. That's not a reason for you to tackle somebody to the ground and then claim that they're being disorderly when you're the only one causing a ruckus with your violent actions. It's that "you made me do this to you" victim blaming mentality that these types of people have.
This is a family town, and I'm not going to have somebody out here dressed like this. You understand? This isn't abusive.
You need to come work for us.
Back up. Give us some space.
Ready?
She's not breaking the law.
All right, hold on. This way. This way. Bring your knees up. Bring your knees up.
Knees up.
Knees up. And then you're going to sit up. Ready? Sit up. Stand up. Stand up. All right, come on. I would hate for her grandkids to see her like this.
Her grandkid helped put that on her.
That's a shame. Come on, have a seat.
Watch your step.
I can't see anything.
Now, I'd like for her to take this off.
I know, they can't see the side of an ordinance. They never can.
There you are. Can you see me? Okay.
Now I can.
Sit back. Sit back. Now, what
That's
you're going to
as
do...
high as my butt goes.
I understand.
And it's,
Look,
it's cramping my leg.
I know. Listen to me. We're kind of having to fight this suit. So I want you to sit back. You're going to... This leg right here. You feel my leg right here? I want you to raise this leg until it's on mine. There you go. And then you're going to slide straight back in, okay?
Oh, can somebody pull me in? I can't slide because my hands are fixing to bleed from these things.
Stand up. Okay, stand straight up. I get it. We're going to rock that over here. All right, come with me.
What are the charges?
Hey, you roll that up.
What am I charging?
Got it?
Yep.
I can go to the other side. We might do it.
Hey, I need you to get back, okay? I need you to get back, okay? I need you to get back. All right, step in. Pick up your foot. There you go. Step in.
Ah, my head!
I mean, can you get more low IQ than the police officers in this video? Like, how many police officers does it take to see that you need to get this lady out of this costume?
I am an ASL interpreter and my hands are killing me.
Turn around. Turn around. Scoot back in. Scoot back in. Scoot back in.
I am trying.
He's going to help you. The officer is going to help you.
I can't. I can't.
We got to get this suit off. Yep. All right. We're going to get the suit out. Come on, step
Can
out.
my person get my suit off?
No, we're going to take it off of you. Come on, step out. Take the suit off. All right, uncuff her. All right. Uncuff her and let's take the suit off.
Okay. Y'all mind backing up first, please?
They've not done anything.
I'm going to take these hands. Right, okay?
That's fine. We're going to get legal. I got you. You can stand over at the sidewalk right now. You cannot stand this close.
Why not?
Again, for officer safety reasons, you guys got to back up.
I'm her husband.
Okay.
Stay right here. Don't move, okay?
Back up to the sidewalk right now, please.
All right, got the handcuffs off. You're going to take this off. What's your name?
Aunt Tifa.
She said Aunt Tifa. Get it?
Aunt Tifa, can you tell me where the zipper to this is?
It's in the bag.
Okay. Aunt Tifa, I'm not trying to be difficult with you, ma'am. I'm trying to... No, I'm not trying to violate your freedom of speech. I'm trying to preserve a town that has values.
Notice he didn't say he's trying to enforce the law. He's trying to enforce his own values. The town didn't call you and say, hey, our values are being not preserved. And this guy should be the last person to talk about values because clearly he slammed an old woman to the ground. He doesn't have a value for preserving the safety of women, and he definitely doesn't have a value for preserving the Constitution.
I'm trying to preserve a town that has values. All right, put your head down. Put your head down. We'll come over the top. Put your head down.
I got in. Let me forget.
Okay, all right. You're exactly right.
All right. Ready to drop? Pass your feet, okay?
Pull your feet out.
We're right here, five below.
Right,
Pull your feet out.
Step out of it.
Pull your feet out.
Oh, wait. What is that? My American flag shoes. What? I'm an American? I'm an American. Who knew?
Hurry up.
Who knew? I have rights. Who knew?
All right. No, leave that there. We'll take it. Step over.
We'll grab it. All right.
You're going to take my property
put them.
too?
All right, turn around.
Hey, put them on the front. Put them on the front. They're on front. Hands in the front.
Fairhope. In Fairhope, a single tax colony that children have been cheering me on. I walked from
No child's going to cheer you on dressed like a wiener.
Yes, they did.
That's because they're children and they're as immature as you are.
But this is coming from the same person whose job it is to enforce the law, and he's enforcing his feelings while at the same time trying to act like the moral superior. And of course, children thought that it was funny. That's what kids would think if they saw that costume. The only people who would get offended are secret perverts, and we're going to talk about that in a minute.
No child's going to cheer you on dressed like a wiener.
Yes, they did.
That's because they're children and they're as immature as you are. All right, y'all meet me up at the gym.
Hey mom! Hey mom! I arrested a penis! Shame on you! Shame on you!
And so now we're about to listen to Mr. Maturity, Mr. Superior Moral Values lie to his partner for a minute straight.
What up?
What happened?
Well, one dressed like a friggin' wiener. Come up and she's wearing a big gigantic penis costume and is like, hey, look, you got to take that off. And she was like, take what off? My, freedom of speech or whatever. And I said, that's not freedom of speech. I said, man, this is a family town. And I said, and being dressed like that's not going to be tolerated. I said, it's disorderly conduct. I said, you're setting an example that doesn't need to be set. I said, if my kids were to come by here and see that, what would they, I said, how would you explain it to them? And she said, I'd explain to them that we don't have kings. And I said, that's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. And I said, I need you to take the outfit off. And she went to turn around, walk off, and I said, no, ma'am. I said, come here, I need to talk to you. And she pulled away from me, so I grabbed her and put her on the ground.
Lord have mercy.
So that's the end of that video. The last minute, we just heard this officer make up a complete scenario that didn't even happen. But my theory about this officer is just that he's a pervert. Like, I just think that he's a pervert. Maybe it's something he's not getting that kind of attention in his house. Maybe he has literal penis envy. maybe that penis is like too big and it's like reminding him of like what he has. And so he's upset at this woman for wearing a costume that's kind of embarrassing his manhood, if you know what I mean. So whatever kind of sexual frustration, sexual repression he's going through, it's coming out in odd ways where he's driving down the road and sees a protest that he knows is for Donald Trump. So you should automatically, if you see that costume, you should automatically get it in your head that it's probably a joke. But instead, this officer automatically thinks of something perverted and takes it in a sexual manner, which is why he felt the need to approach this lady and be like, I'm trying to preserve the values of this town. What values, bro? This has been calling people a dick has been a joke since forever. But walking up to her and seeing the joke on the sign and him still taking it that way is why it seems just a bit extra to me. It's more than just, I'm just protecting the values of the town and this is disorderly conduct. Hell no, that don't even make any sense. This is the reason why we don't have comedy movies in theaters anymore, because nobody knows what to joke about anymore. Everybody's taking offense to everything. I mean, this cop is like the biggest snowflake I've ever seen. And so the lady's lawyer is trying to get the charges dropped, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to take some kind of legal action, and they definitely should, because I definitely think that they have a lawsuit on their hands. So let me know what y'all thought about this in the comments. Do y'all think that they have a case? Thank y'all for watching today's video. Check out another one. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day.